All right, hello. So this is Astronomics. A funny thing happened. I was streaming Next Fest demos yesterday. I got pretty much through this entire demo, and then when I got to the end, I realized that we had an encoding issue. It happens sometimes when I'm live and I'm recording at the same time, and it makes the video go janky. And for some reason, the recording and the recording records the stream instead of recording on a separate file. So that was also unwatchable jank. So I'm just going to record again, basically quickly. We're going to delete this and we'll start a new save file. I just want to I want to get the content of the video up. I've already played this demo and I want to, it's kind of my thoughts on it. So we're going to run through this this demo again and we're going to go over what I thought about it. So it should only be a 20-minute one. Let's turn it up a little bit. It was a very funny intro to the game, so...
The ecological collapse of our once fading world is now nothing but a fading memory.
600 million credits to live on Earth.
Today, we live in a place where each of us is as free to follow our own...
Dreaming of a new life on Earth? I don't blame you. On Earth, the trees are almost always green. They've also never been known to attack humans. All of this could be yours.
Without regret, where we can love without fear.
Every home on Earth has a watery pool to enjoy for exercise and leisure. The objective is a novelty flotation device in the shape of a subordinate creature known as a ducky. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? If every home had one. That would be nice. Inhabitants of Earth enjoy driving around in automobiles. A temperate climate enables the ruthless experience. Imagine breathing an endless supply of fresh air as you cruise down a winding canyon road. Beautiful. You can do more. Explore the Earth exhibit. Imagine your first day on Earth. All the cool friends you will have. When are we gonna... Oh, we got it. We thought about it. And all the neat things we can buy. And now, this is what I was saying is, look at this pizza. Of course, that's a reason to go back to Earth, right? So the perfect picnic on a warm and sunny day. You're surrounded by best friends. The best friends you've ever had in your entire life. A little farmhouse in the distance. You take a photo for the feed, unleashing a tidal wave of admiration from afar. Can you smell the freshly mown grass? The dream. The feed. It's just called the feed. Nice. It's Captain Disillusions. Style. The feed. Congratulations on your recent decision to join the Cube Corp family as an independent contractor. Your paperwork has been approved and a freighter has been allocated for your use deep in the asteroid belt. When you're ready, please board the shuttle and initiate launch to begin your exciting career as a deep space mineral excavation administrator. And so I believe the point is we're trying to make enough money to buy a house on Earth. I think that's the point. And so we signed up to work for these guys. And so we have this. This isn't our ship. This is our ship's ship. This is a way to navigate down to asteroids from the main ship, which we're in now, so we'll get up. Alright. Welcome aboard, I'm Cubo, your casually unworried business overseer, CUBO. I have been assigned by the Cube Corp to augment the likelihood of your success. I'm sure everything will be fine. To begin, please examine the expedition terminal. Okay, let's go and do the expedition terminal. Over here. After launching the shuttle, your next task will be to fly to the nearby training asteroid. Alright. We're going to launch the shuttle. And there's the shuttle. And see how we're still in here? That's because the shuttle... We don't mine ourselves because that would be dangerous. So we send robots to mine for us and we control the robots. So we're going to do the quick tutorial here and then we're going to go to a planet of our own. The key to successful mining operation is the command bot, which you are currently operating. If your command bot becomes incapacitated, the expedition will end. You can switch focus between the command bot or your shuttle anytime with the tab key. Okay, so we're in the command bot. I can go back to this, but we're going to be the command bot. We're going to run off. We're going to go over here. We're going to speak to Kubo. Asteroids contain valuable minerals, but they need to be broken free. Fortunately, our mining technology was designed expressly for this purpose. All right, we're gonna get our mining turret. We're gonna set it down. And you've got to rotate it in the correct way because it kind of just aims at whatever it wants as well, which is a little weird. So that's all done. The turret works. The mineral chunks of loose small resource chips can be automatically collected by getting close to them, but the the largest chunks, we need their command bot, a worker bot, to come get it. We need to... This thing's making a lot of noise. We need the command bot. So we can pick up these, but then we send out like this little area and it tags all of these to be picked up as well. So this guy's gonna tag those one by one. He's gonna take them back to the ship. Good effort. Good effort. And then Qbot is going to be over here. We obviously have low grav. Jump very high. Minerals will often be out of reach. To get them, command bot can jump with a space key. The longer you hold it, the higher you'll jump. A rogue chunk is sitting on top of this ledge. Go get it. There it is. Jump really high. Alright, here it is. Unfortunately, your worker bot can't reach this chunk. This is indicated by the X symbol that appears on the resource when you tag it. To move the chunk into a reach position, you'll need to use the gravity tether. So we equip the gravity tether. We're going to just attach it to this, and we're gonna... Let's take it off with us here. And I don't think we can actually just drop it into this like ship place. This just kind of takes it into the ship if we let go over here. Delivery complete, you did it. Tools consume power and the gravity tether is no exception. When your command bot is totally drained, it will enter low power mode, causing it to move slowly. Try recharging your batteries by boarding the shuttle. So we're currently on 91% battery. We go in here, we just stand on this and we charge back up to 100% pretty fast. Find Cubo again. To assist in the extraction of resources, your command bot has been outfitted with a construction module, converts molten iron into useful equipment. To collect it, break rocks with your mining turrets, but then grab the glowing chips while they're still hot. So we need molten iron. If you noticed, you might have noticed... oh, I keep doing that instead of pressing Q. You might have noticed that I collected some earlier. We have some iron up there, you can see, but that's not the same as molten iron. Molten iron's here, and you have to collect it when it's hot. If you wait until it cools down... You'll still get it, but it won't be enough. And you know, I keep doing it. I can also deploy 2 of these at the same time. The problem is, they might shoot me as well, so I've got to be careful, because they kind of just aim at whatever they want. I need 25. We've got 30. But, if we stop them a second, and we'll see this cool down. Eventually. I thought they usually cool down pretty fast. There we go. And now when you collect them, they're just iron chips. So you've got to collect them when they're hot. I don't know how you keep them hot, but they seem to stay hot. Molten even. Mining distant or hard to reach resources with your command bot is possible, but limited and inefficient. A better solution to create an infrastructure lets your command bots navigate to them instead. So now we can make a crane out of molten stuff. And then we're going to construct a crane. I'm going to put the crane here, and we're going to choose 2 things. A pickup spot and another pickup spot. And then now we can kind of... The claw will move things between those 2 locations. So mining operations are a prime target for outlaws. The longer you remain on an asteroid, the more you may have to deal with pirates encroaching your claim. To defend your property, your command bot has been outfitted with a blaster. Equip it now in the Q menu. Pew pew. Time to simulate pirate attack. I'm so sorry. The landing site has been marked, and you can lock onto enemies with shift. Protect your brand new crane. Pew, 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 pew. These I really, really like. We haven't had an enemy that was really anything at all yet. And in the demo, there really isn't one. You just shoot a couple of times and they're all dead. Alright, done. Looks like that's the last of them. Pirates will become more of a danger the deeper in the Astro Belt you venture, so be prepared. You should be in good shape now. When you're ready, come find me. We'll wrap up our business on the asteroid. Good, good, good. Any bots and turrets you leave on the surface will be lost if left behind, so make sure you pack everything up. The HUD will help you keep track of what's been loaded back into the shuttle. Also, if your command bot is incapacitated or stuck, the shuttle can perform an emergency pickup by flying over it. When you're ready to leave, board the shuttle, activate the takeoff sequence, then head back to the freighter we came from. So we have 2 mining turrets and we have 1 worker bot. The crane stays, because that was made out of molten anyway, so it's not like a resource we need to keep. We're going to end the expedition, and we're out of here. And this is what we collected. We have a lot of space left, and we collected these 3 items. Now, we're going to fly back to fly the shuttle back to the actual ship. Right, and drop all these resources off. Dock shuttle, there we go. Nice swing around there. Alright, we got some stuff. When docking with the freighter, all resources will be automatically transferred. You'll usually want to navigate your freighter back to a station to unload your materials, but we're already here. Because, right, so what happens is, we're a ship on a giant ship, and that shuttle is a separate little ship, right? Even a smaller one. So, usually when you go to a set of asteroids, basically, where there are places you can mine, you have to take your main ship, do a hyperdrive to a location, then you can send out your shuttle to go pick resources up from a couple of locations, bring that back onto this ship, and then warp drive back to this freighter where we can trade. I didn't realize that at first, but it's a weird thing. I'll show you that. So, we're going to sell all the resources, complete everything, confirm the sale. We made a little bit of money. Alright, as you can see, you received a cut of the profits in Earth dollars relative to your rank in the company. That money has been safely deposited into your mandatory savings account. Alright. You also received several Cube Corp credits. These can be used to purchase new equipment and upgrades to assist in your asteroid mining ventures. 147 of them. It's just behind my head. Now that you understand the basics, why not take a freighter out on the rail expedition, go to the navigation and do a jump, basically. So look, we can sell the resources. Oop. We can shop for equipment. We can't shop for anything right now because everything's too expensive. We can upgrade the freighters, fuel capacity, insufficient funds as well. That costs a lot. And then these are all locked for the demo anyway. So we can do a bunch of stuff. We can end our shift. I don't know what that means. Still have some work to do before I end our shift today. I don't know what ending your shift does. So, let's get in. Your mining claim, 600 kilokilometers wide and infinitely deep. Infinitely deep. Because it's just a cut of space, I guess. Has been approved. Any asteroids passing through here are yours to explore. How does deep work in 3D? Deep works in 2D, but in 3D, we don't even know the shape of the universe, but we assume it's to be spherical, expanding equally in all directions, right? So how do you get an infinitely deep... Anyway. Any asteroids passing through here are yours to explore. Also pay attention to how fast the asteroids are moving. Your sensors will tell you how much longer an asteroid will be within your claim. Once an asteroid leaves your claim, your time's up. You won't be able to load any more resources from it onto your shuttle. Just pack up and move on to the next. Alright, we're going to pick one to hyperjump to. So you can see, this is going to be there for another 7 hours. This is going to be there for another 5 hours. And this is going to be there for another 5 minutes. So we obviously don't want that. Let's go to the one for 5 hours. Any special resources? 200 degrees heading. Let's just go... this one's a little bit closer, is it? 177, 231. Yeah, let's go here. It's closer. And so I think that's real time. And you can see our shift duration up at the top. It's been 9 minutes. That's how long we've been playing. So, and then this asteroid is like here for 8 hours. So we don't know if our claim is only that big. And we went to all 3 of them, dropped off the resources. Do we have to literally come back the next day to keep playing the game? I don't know, but that's kind of what it seems like, right? So we're already here. The station terminal we don't need. What we need to do is go on an expedition. We're going to launch the shuttle, and we're going to go to the asteroid that we came to see. It's over here. Now we have to get through the asteroid belt first. They're going to light up for us as we get within range. Obviously, our scanner's range is pretty short right now because it's the first level, but I'm sure that's one of the upgrades. Okay. Oh, it's not. There we go. Okay, we're going to land over here. We have to be pointing in the right direction. There we go. Okay. So now we're in control. So we're in control. What we're going to do is we're going to mine some stuff, obviously. So, 1, I don't know if this is going to give us anything. 2, we've got some materials over here that we can aim this direction. I think this might give us some carbon or something. Okay. So, you come back to me. And then you're going to mine this stuff instead if it's actually usable. Because what did it give us? It gave us carbon. It was carbon, yeah. And now this is pointing... See how this is pointing in the wrong direction now? It does that a lot, which is kind of frustrating. We are going to tag these for pickup. We're going to pick you up. We're going to tag these for pickup. And we're going to pick up the little ones. We do have an inventory size. You can see it in the bottom left. So I'll just drop my things off there real quick. That guy's going to pick up all the rest of these things. I still have... It's going to pick up all of these as well. Right, they're all done. So we'll set those to all be picked up. What about this thing? I'm pretty sure this gives us a little bit of carbon as well. And we'll set this one up. We don't really need it. We might need some molten chips. We've already got enough to make a crane, so we don't really need any. Right, so that's all mineable over here. Let's aim you up here. You see, we only have one bot, and you see how that's why that's annoying. The one worker bot. It takes forever to get anything done. So what we want to do really now is use our gravity tether if we can, and mine and get some of these back to the ship ourselves, so that we don't worry too much. We do have the cargo space to watch out for. Yesterday I went a little bit over and we had to leave some stuff behind. We had to jettison it out of the ship before we left. Oh, something fell in there, you see it? Something fell down there. So you can pick those things up as well now. We can pick all of this stuff up. Actually, we would like these to be picked up, obviously. But we can't be reached. That's what those red X's mean. So the reason it can't be reached is obviously because there's no way to get up here. So we are going to build our crane. We're going to build a crane here. So we can get from here to here. And now they're all... See, we can pick them up. It's actually coming up here right now, is it? Instead of going to the easy ones? No, it's going to go to the easy ones first. Okay. And whilst it's going to pick those up, why don't we mine up here? We need to be on the lookout for pirates. I'm sure some of them will appear soon enough. And we're all done here, although I wouldn't mind a little bit. Yeah, you know what? A little bit more molten iron just so I can get another crane built if necessary. There we go, that's enough. Some carbon over here as well. I think we're going to focus on getting these minerals. The thing is, we don't really have a preference for minerals right now because we don't have any, like, specific missions for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody has asked, oh, I need you to get 10 nickel for me, right? I was trying to collect that in midair because it's, like, floating out there, but it's not going to work. So, all that's mined up here. All this is ready to be mined or taken back. And I think that's probably going to be all we can fit. So, we'll leave these guys going haywire over here, so that they can just kind of free those up. And whilst that's happening, we are going to take our gravity tether and we're going to help this dude out. Gravity tether? Okay. So you just click on it once, it's going to stick to us. We can take it back. And we click on it again when it's here, and it turns off. Like I say, we're probably going to get attacked by pirates anytime soon. There we go. That kind of actually scared me. That alert is ridiculous. And I saw that they were coming up here, so we probably want to get ready now so that they don't destroy the crane and the turrets. Because these turrets will not defend us. There is a defense turret you can get. Apparently that's not in the demo either, but yeah. Gravity tether, let's get one of these. And so you can see that we're filling up the cargo space pretty quickly. We're not going to be here much longer. Yesterday, I was much longer because I had to dig out a lot more space for my worker bot to start doing anything. There were a lot of rocks in the way. It just so happened to be that there were a lot of rocks in the way. So it was a little bit annoying to get the worker bot to do what we needed to do. And everything was kind of further away from the ship. So it was just more of an awkward planet. Now, the thing is, with this demo, we can get into it now that we're actually playing the game and now you've kind of seen what's going on here. Oh, I can pull that out. Okay. So you can actually use this to kind of mine as well. So the problem with the demo is this is it. This is all we get to do. And the upgrades, pretty much all of them, none of them are available in the demo. And so all you can buy extra in the demo is more worker bots. And I think maybe you can buy one defense turret or something like that. It's really nothing extra, you know what I mean? There's really nothing else to do because all of the planets are going to be just like this. It's just going to be going back and forth to a new planet, doing this, selling it, going somewhere else in order to buy things that are really, really expensive. Now what? And I think because of that, I gave this demo kind of a low 3. But I still give it a 3 because I can see the potential. What I'm thinking this is gonna be, and because you can already see the kind of the addictive nature of it, if you know what I mean. You can already see where it's gonna go. You know, like how you have Factorio or Astroneer. You know, I know those two are two very different games, but they're kind of this exploration but also automation games. I feel like that's what we're going for here, clearly. Oh, that's the one that it was targeting because it's got a triangle above it. Okay, that's good to know. It's like those games, but on a very small scale, where instead of building this huge thing of automation, what you're actually doing is many small automations, right? So we might need to jettison something out when that thing gets it. So once that's delivered, we're gonna bring it back. I have my worker bots. We're going to recall it. Recall the worker bot. When it says 1 out of 1, we're all good. We're all good, but cargo space is too big, so we're going to jettison something out. We've got a lot of gypsum. There we go. And so we're actually just going to take off. We don't have to fight robots. Bye. Enjoy the asteroid, you fools. And so they're just destroying the crane, but who cares? So, ooh, that was scary. So yeah, what I'm saying is, I think this is like a lot of, you know, each time you go to a new planet, as you get to more interesting planets and as you unlock more equipment and more kind of tools, I see it as each little planet is kind of its own little automation puzzle, right? Like, what's the most efficient way to destroy these minerals, to, you know, use the mining turrets, to set up defenses for the minerals, to set up cranes, to assign worker bots on certain minerals. And, you know, you can kind of see that in these other games, these bigger games, but you're building this one huge farm out, you know? Whereas this one, like I say, seems to be smaller puzzles. I really like that. It sounds like a cool idea, but I mean, I can't really confirm it. Ah, you see, we need to head back in order to be able to sell. So, we're still out. Remember, we're still out in the middle of nowhere. We need to actually get back to this freighter. We need to do another hyper jump. And so, that's going to take a little bit of time to get back. I'm hoping it's co-op, because it'd be fun to be able to go off and kind of do our own little asteroids or help on a bigger asteroid and things like that. Alright, we should know about contracts, each of which will offer you special rewards for meeting their objectives. Check the contracts terminal. See if you've fulfilled any requests. So this is kind of just an achievement system that pays you. So, earn 250 cube credits, right? We haven't got it yet, but when we do, we're going to get 100 one of these. And completing contracts is going to be good for us. But now, we're going to go over here. Oh, now you can end the shift. I didn't actually do that yesterday. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to sell resources. We're going to sell all. And now that we've sold all, we're going to have completed one of these contracts. And so now, we're just going to get 100 extra credits. And obviously doing different stuff. And it looks like this is behind my head. Let me just move my webcam. Behind my head, looks like we're on Cube Corp. So maybe we start working up on more important companies or something like that. And we get paid better. And obviously then they're going to have more tools. They're going to have more interesting asteroids. That's kind of what I'm hoping to see here. Because look, in the demo, all you can get is more. Look, you can get more mining turrets. But no, you can get more worker bots. You can get a gravity tether level 2, who cares, a mining laser, and a blaster upgrades. Modifications, you can get a jet booster, so jump higher, armor plating, battery pack, construction, and blueprints. So we can get mining emplacements, so it sounds like apply to build a static mining turret that can be built on the surface of the asteroid. Yep, so it's just another mining turret, but then also a defense turret. And then also standard cranes, which we've already got, right? But the current count here... So it's just kind of, it's interesting in that sense. The problem is the demo. Oh, here we go. When you end your shift, your freighter will be refueled, your bots will be repaired or replaced, and you'll get to enjoy a bit of rest and relaxation. Once you end shift, you're welcome to keep exploring new asteroid and upgrading what's available in the demo. Thanks for playing. So, this was our shift, right? When we're supposed to have target not met, no bonus. So, in the shift, and this is basically a session of playing the game, which is interesting because they're going to make us... You're going to basically have like dailies, is what I feel like, right? And so you're logging in, you're doing a shift of work, you're getting your money and you're logging back out. And so this is a game that you're not just going to sit there and play for 20 hours. It seems like a game that you're going to play for an hour every day. And that's an interesting take on a game like this. And you're solving different puzzles every day on a different asteroid. And that's why I'm interested. So while you sleep, your command bot and equipment will be repaired, your freight will be refueled, and you'll awake to fresh new asteroids. So you end your shift. Let's see what happens. Oh, and we immediately go into the next shift. Okay, so maybe that's not how it works, but that was I was kind of thinking that might be interesting. And now I'm worried that it's not interesting because now we're going over here. And yeah, we've got entirely different asteroid belts. So you can just keep going back to this and ending your shift. And just trying to get these 4 things done. So maybe it works a little bit like that. Maybe because you still need to play the game enough to log those, you know, in each one of these asteroid belts in order to kind of finish those missions and get the bonuses. But maybe it doesn't work as much as locking you out as I thought it might do. But as you can see, there were some good things, there were some bad things. The good things are it's these smaller, more intimate automation puzzles, right, on a smaller scale, and you're trying to just kind of be quick about it and get all of these credits and upgrade, but more of them, right, and more unique ones. Instead of just building up one huge base, you're really trying to build up your ship and your abilities by just mining resources, and the resource mining isn't just walk to a planet and, you know, No Man's Sky style. You're not just gonna... Or any Minecraft style. You're not just gonna go over a tree and... You've got to set up a path of automation in order to be efficient. And that's just really cool. The problem is the demo just doesn't show that off enough. And so for me, that's a low 3. It's kind of middle of the ground, but even less than that just because the demo, I wish it would have just given us a little bit of a taste of some of the other tools, some of the other equipment, or at least shown us what other tools and equipment are going to be available later in the game. You know what I mean? Like, show us what the next set of worlds is going to look like and where we can get to, right? That's the problem. A demo has to hook you. And the way to do that is to kind of, even if it just added a trailer at the end of the demo, I like when they do that. You finish the demo, here's what's coming, right? And I wish they'd have done something like that because this is a very, very light demo. I think I can see where it's going and I enjoy that. That's Astronomics, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.